London.
You are tuned into QSJ Radio, the home of the unsigned artist.
We're gonna get off into some of that player shit. Let y'all know about some of that player shit. Too tight. Went to the club with 5G's, gone off the pills and I lost it. Came back with 5 more. Got drunk then I tossed it. Left the scene with a flirty birdie, straight to the spot. $100 Gucci boxes, you gon' suck it or not? Got a cocaine caddy with a tent look like bird. You see it clear, put on some gloves, your boy got oxygen here. Chili willies hanging from the left and right of my ear. Cleaner than the border hell, from my shoes to my gear. Flat screens, fold back, got the thump in the wheel. 24-inch multi-piece chrome on the wheel. Smoking nothing but the dough, they point the best of the kill. Ice it off with some goose plus some Louis V pills. Still stanging on the block, double 9-piece up. Extra drum for the chopper, put your 9-piece up. I make it stutter like thunder if you wanna run over. How you leaking for the ambulance? Decide to pull up. Check the trap with a pocket full of bread in my dentix. I'm getting money coming up. You can tell I'm living the 42nd side of things. We getting change on the photos. If you need it, dog, I got it. Holla at your Blackstone. Iceberg slim player with a strut in my step. Too tight, be the swagger like the name that I rap. I get money, gotta have it. Ain't no way to get round it. If I ain't made it already, then it's all uncounted, nigga. See, it's all uncounted, my nigga. It's all uncounted money, man. It don't get no greater than that. Feel crazy, uptown representative, nigga.
Big shout out to everybody listening in, tuned in to QSJRadio.com, home to the unsigned artists. Right now, I got the homie TSA2TYTE in here with me. We talking about a bunch of things right now, but just to give you guys a little bit about something, you know, TSA, born in Germany. He was German. He was an army brat. And then he finally settled in Chi-Town for a little bit. And then all of a sudden he's in Indianapolis, right? That's that's a lot of story right there.
Man, you know, that's the life of the army brat, boy. You bounce around, man.
Yo, for real, man. Big shout out to you and shout out to your parents. I don't know if it was your mom, pops, who was it? That was in the service and bouncing around like that. But you know, there's something about, you know, going from from there back to the States, you know, going around, you know, those early days, you know, you kind of had to like have friends and then let them go at the same time. Like, what was that for you? What was that like?
Man, it was an adventure in itself, man. You know what I mean? Like to this day, man, I'm blessed, man, to know so many people, man. I'm talking about like, I still got cats and friends that I grew up with that never came to the States. You know what I'm saying? So I kept contact with them, man. And then you know, when I moved to Chicago, man, because I was born over there abroad young. I left when I was like 2.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying?
Okay.
And I only frequently visit like maybe twice, you know, in my teenage years. And that was just simply from my uncle, you know what I'm saying? I was raised by my uncle, you know, my father passed overseas. So, you know, in active duty. So, you know,
okay.
my uncle took that role over, you know, blessing him. You know what I'm saying? My Uncle Tony, you know what I'm saying? He's still in the military, man, you know what I'm saying, doing his thing. He's so high, we call him G14 classified, man. You don't never know where he ate this call you know what I'm saying?
Wow.
But yeah, definitely shout out to him for raising me, man. Without him, I wouldn't be the person I am today, man. But he made sure that you know, that the friends that I really didn't bring a lot of cats to the crib, you know what I'm saying? So I was really like a loner. So he knew if I brought people to the house that I was close to him. So he made sure, like, through the years, no matter where we was at, that I kept contact with him. And if it was possible, I could get him where I'm at or where I could go where they was at, he would make that happen, you know what I'm saying? So that was a blessing, you know what I'm saying?
You know,
But out though, man. Just man, like I might get cool with you. I might be there only for a year. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Then I
Yeah.
might not see you till, you know what I'm saying, 8-9 years later, man. But you know, it was still a blessing, man. You know what I'm saying, to be able to meet and connect with so many people, man. Different states.
No,
I've been everywhere, bro. It's crazy.
like losing Pop Dukes at was you young or were you an adult by then? When did you lose Pops?
Actually, I lost my pops when I was 2 going on 3, man.
Wow,
Yeah,
youngin.
man, I was 2 going on 3, and you know, he died over there overseas in Germany. You know, actually during training, he
Wow.
accidentally hit a live landmine. So you know, yeah, man,
Ooh.
that was kind of tragic. And out the boxing, just all of a sudden, you know what I'm saying? You know, I know my grandparents definitely weren't prepared for that. You know, mom and you know what I'm saying, my older sister, you know, nobody prepared for that. I was just so young though. You know what I'm
Yeah.
saying? So
So being a youngin and then uncle taking responsibility, I'm sure there was this annoying thing about you remind me of your father so much and da 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 and stuff like that. Like,
yeah.
I know they keep try to keep his name alive as much as they can, um, and I know being a youngin that probably don't it means a lot, but it doesn't like rest in peace to your father.
Yeah, blessing,
Um,
blessing back to
you
you,
know.
brother.
Um, but then I know that's different when it's like your uncle raising you versus a dad. Like what kind of influence did that have with your decision making?
Ah, man, yeah, but that's a real good question right there, man. It was kind of hectic, man. It was real walk on eggshells sometimes. You know what
Wow.
I'm saying? Because like man, like I come from a military family, but I'm talking about like everybody, literally. I'm talking about besides my grandmother, my grandfather, all my uncles, my aunties. You know what I'm saying? All my cousins. You know what I'm saying? I broke the mold. You know what I'm saying? By
Oh.
not going, even though I wanted to go, but I didn't because I played basketball. This, you know, we'll get off to that later. But
Yeah.
yeah, man, it was like I really didn't have no decision making on my own. You know what I'm saying? For a while, man. And my I call him my pops. You know what I'm saying? I call my uncle my pops. You know what I'm saying? He uh he took away a lot of things that I thought were good for me at the time, but they were really limited in my. He knew it. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
But by him being a military guy, he's a stickler. You know what I'm saying? They all are. You know what I'm saying? So you know, I really didn't get punished like like being just like aggravating type of dude. You know what I'm saying? But I did his work. His punishments was calisthenics, bro. You know what I'm saying? You know, he's military, so you know I'm
He's
getting
still
down, bro.
fit.
I'm
Yeah.
pumping 20-50 at a random. You know what I'm saying? So yeah, for real, man.
Wow.
So it's like I really didn't like to this day, man. I'm still fit and everything, but I barely lifted weights my whole life, bro. I always did calisthenics, man, and that was the reason why I kept a slim and cool type fit build, man, playing basketball and man, my pops, man, you know what I'm saying? I got into a lot of mischief and he like, man, everybody else get the punishment, the whooping, and he's like, nah,
Yeah.
that's too easy.
Yeah.
It's too easy. I'm gonna break you down. You know
Basically
what I'm saying?
breaking you down. Yeah.
But physically building me up at
Yeah,
the
for
same
real.
time,
For
mentally
real.
too, though. So
That's
you know,
what
yeah,
that's and the reason I'm asking these kind of deep questions is cuz I just retired. I just retired from the service.
man. Oh
I
yeah,
was
blessings
21
to you,
years.
brother, for
Yeah,
your
man.
service,
I
definitely.
I still don't know why your uncle's in, but it's all good. It's a different love. You know what I mean? It's a
Like I said, he G14 classified. That's what we
yeah,
call him, man. You know,
yeah.
he deep. So you know,
So I know the vibes, but I know it from a parent point of view, like you know, we can't discipline like other people's. You know what I mean? Like it's just not it's not how we roll. But it's not about me. The thing is you talked about basketball. Like where and was it abroad that you started playing? Was it back at the house, Chi-Town? When you start picking up that ball?
oh man, you know, definitely in the shop. Bro. I picked that ball definitely up in the land, man. You know what I'm saying? Shout out to University Park. You know what I'm saying? The Ville, I'm Ville crazy for life. You know what I'm saying? Uptown for life, man. You know what I'm saying? That's where I'm better at, man. I picked that ball up out there, man, and that's what became my really my first love. You know what I'm saying? Before the music, it was that ball, man. I stayed with that ball, and you know, that goes back to my uncle and my uncle that raised me, my pops, and the rest of my uncles. They all strived in basketball. You know, they all went to. I got one
Wow.
uncle that went to DePaul, played ball, even though they all decided to end up going to the military
Yeah.
afterwards. You know, they all played ball at whatever college they went to. I'm saying, and I was like the pick of the litter. Like I got like a little bit of everybody in me. You know what I'm
Yeah.
saying? So I exhaled, and they seen that. And, like, bro, just you could just imagine. I could like I used to always say like I could just imagine what David Robinson went through just because my uncles knew what I was going through. Bro. I'm
Wow.
talking about when they knew I had that skill in them, they synced it. It's like they had a meeting, a secret meeting or something about me, bro. And they put it all into me, man. But it was worth it, man. I'm talking about like I say, man. To this day, even though I didn't actually go to the forces, you know what I'm saying? I went to military school, you know what I'm saying? I got the basics and the niche of it, you know what I'm saying? And it's embedded in me to this day. I raised my family, you know, off those principles, you know what I'm saying? And,
Yeah.
you know, times when I got in trouble and all my past, you know what I'm saying? It always, that was like my first mind, man. That's what clicked me out of never the conversations like, I ain't going or
Yeah.
I'm cool, bro. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Those instincts to where I could have got way more trouble with it. You know what I'm saying? Because you know, it was just embedded in me, man. And like I said, to this day, man, my kids, my grandkids, man, they love me for that, man. You know what I'm saying? Because my uncle did teach me like you can discipline a man and a woman, but you got to show them just as much love right after you discipline them. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. Yeah.
So,
Yeah, I
so
know. I
it's
know you
all
guys
good.
just heard that. He did say grandkids. He did say
Oh yeah,
grandkids.
definitely. I ain't no
Ooh.
spring chicken. I ain't no
Ooh.
spring
Oh,
chicken now.
oh,
You know
oh,
what I'm
oh.
saying? No.
Oh.
I'm proud to say I'm 43. You know what I'm saying? And still out here
Yo.
rocking right. You know what I
Yes.
mean? Bless, rocking right, man. I've been in this hip hop game, man, in this game called life, man, for a little bit. So you know, I know it.
Nice.
I know it. I
Nice.
know it well, and I'm still learning. I'm blessed, brother. You know what I'm saying?
So
Blessed. I meet so many good people like yourself, man. And it's coming at random. You know what I'm saying? That's how I know I'm blessed. You feel me?
so TSA, you know, you're playing ball for a little bit, you know, and then all of a sudden, you know, adulthood starts coming in. When was the music coming in to your life? And you know, when was it that you was taking it serious? Because it's different from, you know, flowing, getting in the studio, doing something for, you know, watching people do stuff. And of course, you know, the hip hop game changed a lot from, you know, our time. Cause you know,
Yeah,
I'm in the 40 gang. Shout out to 40s. Um,
definitely.
so the you know, when was it that you started flowing? And you know what's crazy is, where was it? Because it's different when you say, like, if you started in the Shy and then you out in Indianapolis, because that's different.
Oh yeah. It's very different. And man, all my supporters, man, and my fans, man, and people I grew up with, and our future supporters and fans, man, you can hear it in my music. You know what I'm saying? You can hear it in the way I talk. You know what I'm saying? We got my homeboys. We got a little niche that we call ourselves Midwest Country Boys. You know what I'm
Man.
saying? Just, you
Okay.
know, that's like people don't know. Like that's really like the brink of
Yeah.
Chicago and Indianapolis.
Yeah.
When I talk about Gary, Indiana, that's like right there. I'm talking about Chicago and Indianapolis. You know what I'm saying? It's like Indianapolis is kind of like St. Louis, like the last Midwest city that, but it's country. You know what I'm saying? Right
Yeah.
before you get down south.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? 'Cause right over the bridge, you got Kentucky from Indianapolis. You know what I'm saying? So they pick up all their slang, the southern slang, man. You know, I ain't got my grill in now, but they rock the golds, the
He
ice
say it got
grills.
the
You know what I'm saying?
grilling.
The road riders. You know what I'm saying? Yeah.
So
So
so when was it that you started, like, you know, taking the
actually, it
mic?
was my 8th grade year
Okay.
in Chicago. You know what I'm saying? My best friend, he's still rocking to this day too, man. The General Persia. He's trying to ink a deal right now with Sauce Rocker. So but he's still rocking, doing his thing. Yeah, yo, he was the first one rapping in my neighborhood, bro. So if for future references, for anybody that's trying to come out of Chicago talking about they representing the Ville and they did this and did that, nah, man, I'm here to say it loud right now. You know what I'm saying? Yes, sir. Yeah, yo, Willie Henry, you dig what I'm saying? The general person started that flow out there, man.
Wow.
The way we rap,
Wow.
our niche, you know what I'm saying? And I was his best friend, so he brought it to me like, man, listen to this. You think this nice? And I'm like, man, you know, I wasn't into it. You know, I'm like, man, I don't like that rap. I ain't rapping like that, bro. You know what I'm saying? But I seen him just putting everything into it, bro. We'll be at basketball practice. He doing it. Got his pad. League practice. Goes to the game. He got his pad. He was just working on his craft, man. And I loved it, man. And like I said, I was his best friend, so I was like his number one fan and his critiquer. So
yeah,
he like, man, doing his ad libs, and he like, bro, man, you got a cool voice, bro. He like, you need to start. He wrote one for me, and I did it. He's like, man, try to write. I started writing, bro. And we just took off. That's how I started. Me and Yayo, man. 8th grade, man. Creekmore High School, man. University Park.
Big shout out to everybody listening. If you guys are just tuning in, we are on the line right now with the homie TSA2TYTE. Now, before we get into a little first break right here, I want to know what is TSA2TYTE, why you picked that name, and was that the first name that you had when you just started to have a persona in the industry?
I like that. No doubt. Yeah, that's a childhood nickname, man. Two Tights always been my nickname, man. I got it from like sports, man. I excelled in basketball, but I played all types of sports, man. And like I said, my homeboy, he gave me that name. He said, man, bro, you tight at everything you do, man. He's like, we don't call you Too Tight. You just too tight at everything. Your name Too Tight. So ever since like I was shorty, man, everybody was calling me Too Tight, man. And then when I got older, started rapping, I wanted to stand out.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Because I didn't really I started taking my music and just my basketball serious. You know what I mean? I was trying to stay away from out the streets and do the adolescents and juvenile stuff that all my buddies was doing, you know what I'm saying? But I'm still rocking with them, you know what I'm saying? So a shout out to the Madi, you know what I'm saying, the brothers, you know what I'm saying, the more mans and the more women's. So what I did was
what do you get when you put together the years
who I am as a person, you know what I'm saying, that I stand out, and why everybody really look at me like that, you know what I'm saying? Yeah. And what can charge my battery, you know what I'm saying? So, and I'm real, I like I said, I'm a military baby, so I grew up spiritually, like very knowledgeable, you know what I'm saying? I excelled in that. I always asked questions, you know what I'm saying? So I was really in tune with my spirit, man, you know what I mean? And as far as being out in the streets, I was one of those, I was what they call the muftee, the lawmaker, the one that would abide the good laws, and you know what I'm saying, and teach you the laws of the righteousness and stuff.
Wow.
You know what I'm saying? So I took that and I just said, man, what can I figure out? And I love to read. You know what I'm saying? I said, okay, well, and then one of the brothers said, man, you read so fast, you swift like the angel, swift like the angels. So that's bam, and it hit me right there. TSA, swift and chill. Yeah, we'll put that in the front. That's what it is. You know what I'm saying? So ever since then, bro, it stuck with me. And, you know, yeah. So like I said, man.
Wow. Big shout out to everybody listening. We here with TSA2TYTE. This one right here, PRM for life. You could find this all over the place for streaming. And we'll get back to you guys right after this.
Ready.
That PRM for life, that's a nap time anthem right there. They love that in Indianapolis. 47 Post Road, yeah.
Like Hova, stretch out the coca like a wrestler, yes sir. Keep the pistol on the dresser for whoever want pressure. Up to us, you can't mess up. Best pro proceed with your business. With this heat, I'm relentless. So ask your gosh for forgiveness. From the slums of sudden death, Oak Tree and Brentwood be the birthplace of this PRM shit. That's our hood. You get money over there, that's what's up. It's all good, but don't come over here flossing. You get stuck in my hood. A lot of nation claiming trucks, banging cops, chasing cane slinging. Mamas trying to get their families out that situation. Right around the corner in Post Brook, Auntie Free facing gold grills, diamond dub shining when my niggas smiling. Dodge boys, kid did up, growling when my niggas riding. Extra switch with the extra clips when my niggas riding. Rims round like TikTok, rims round like flip flop. Post roll paint, watch it drip drop off the flip flop. DJ Cool C, DJ Self, too tight won't stop. Came up from the dirt, now we blowing dust off at the top. No handouts, who had no faith, we left them in the wind. Went the grown man, routers PRM to the end, nigga.
PRM shit, 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 PRM shit.
Let's go stream that right there. PRM for life. Legendary Lowdown. Right on that track right there. Big shout out to everybody listening. You can find that all over the place. Make sure you guys follow that link too. Okay, we out here.
DJ Cool C, DJ Self, Too Tight Won't Stop. Feeling for life, real. Nap time, banging, swinging, trunks. You feel?
Yeah, that sound like Indianapolis. When did you start getting into the culture of Indianapolis? Because again, like you saying, that's from city to country. It's crazy. Like it's really.
So when my freshman year of high school, my brother took me down to Indianapolis. He said, "Man, we got a lot of family down in Indianapolis.
Wow,
you need to go get in tune with them." You know what I'm saying? So, he took me down there, man. I met my cousin DJ Cool C. You know what I'm saying? My cousin Tiana. I met a lot of my aunties I never knew. You know what I'm saying? Through marriage and through blood. So it was just like, like I said, man, dealing with a military family, man, it's you can be an in-law brother, but you still in the family, you know what I'm saying? So you can get divorced and everything.
Yeah,
you know what I mean?
Yeah.
But you've been in that military family for years, man. You still family, man. So it was I met a lot of people, man. So I went down there, man. I just got in tune with my other side of the family, man, and my cousin, Cool C, Cordier Brody, man, he's been DJing since I known him, since 11 years old when I met him. You know what I'm saying? He a couple years older than me. He was like my big cousin. You know what I'm saying? And he cuffed me, man, and he's like, man, so I want you to start coming down here every summer. And this was from my freshman year.
Wow.
So like every summer I was going down there, and he was coming back and forth, man. I was just getting in tune with, you know what I'm saying, my family down there. And a lot of them stayed right there on 42nd and Post, you know what I'm saying, in Indianapolis, man. And going back and forth, they like, I'm loving them. I'm loving it. They loving me. They just accepted me, man, with full arms, bro. And I've been rocking with them, and I've been back and forth ever since 9th grade. But I actually moved out there when I graduated, because I went to Indiana State. So
okay.
When I left school, I actually moved down there, and man, I've been there since maybe. Me and my wife I moved in. Me and my wife moved in together a year ago. I've been in Minneapolis for years. So, you know what I'm saying?
Wow.
Yeah, man. Indianapolis, man, 42nd and Post Road, man. That's my second home. You feel me? All day, every day. You know what I mean? We working out like that.
You did say that. You do say that a lot. You know what I mean? You do say that a lot. Other than, the visits and everybody taking you in and of course, the family life. What was that? All that could be anywhere, but what was it so special about there?
Just the love, man. Just the acceptance, man. And like I said, I'm a Midwest country boy, man. So I love being in the city. You know what I'm saying? I love that gritty, grimy, the potholes, the gangways, the alleys. You know what I'm saying? The good pizza and hoagies. You know what I'm saying? And fried chicken, man. I love that scenery, you know what I'm saying? I love that energy, you know what I'm saying? But it's like when I'm ready to vacate that, you know what I'm saying, I'm ready to be away from it. You know what I'm saying? When I'm away from it, you know what I'm saying, I like going to the country, you know what I'm saying? And it's just like when I went to Indianapolis, it was that country feel. Like you can get off, you can go to the suburbs. The suburbs here ain't like the suburbs of Chicago.
Yeah.
The
Yeah.
suburbs of Chicago is just like Chicago. You know, it was different, the suburbs out there. So, you know, I got that peace of mind, man, and being down there in Indianapolis is like I said, we right across the bridge from Kentucky, man. That's when I started experience down south. You know, I started hitting Florida, Atlanta, the Carolinas, you know what I'm saying, Tennessee, you know what I'm saying. My mom and my sister eventually ended up moving to Tennessee, a little bit South Memphis area, you know what I'm saying. So it's just like, man, so now I'm starting, you know what I'm saying, to discover more of what's going on down south, you know what I'm saying? So it's just like my traveling, it's just all blended in, man.
Yeah. You know, I'm starting to realize, like, you know, not only because, you know, you're doing your own travels, the Army brat travels and things like that. I would really understand me, and I'm sure a lot of people will too, who understand that life, that you were introduced to a lot of different music at a lot of different times, you know, like, you know, friends you probably knew, people that had the same kind of like situations you guys had and things like that. Like, what were some of your influences and people that like that you heard back in the day that you still listen to now?
Oh man, if you can go back earlier in interview, audience, I want y'all to go back and you'll see that I said my homeboy used to rap and write. And I was like, man, I don't like rap.
I remember that.
I didn't, bro. You know what I'm saying? I wasn't really into it.
Oh, like you wasn't into rap at all?
Nah. Wow. Man, my first love, I was like Hall and Oates, man. You know what I'm saying? Because like, bro, like I'm a military baby, man. My uncles and my aunts, they was listening to everything, bro.
Yeah.
So like, I was
anything to feel at home. Yeah.
You remember back? It was like, I want my MTV.
Oh, like, yeah.
Up, bro.
Okay,
you know
okay.
So I'm listening to Hall and Oates, man. I'm listening to bro, Led Zeppelin, Smashing Pumpkins, bro, Cyndi Lauper.
Man,
you know what I'm saying?
That 90s.
But I am listening. I am still getting my Run DMC. I'm getting my
yeah.
my Big Daddy Kane.
I'll get my culture in real quick, like.
Definitely. You know what I'm saying? So when I really got to loving hip hop, you know what I'm saying? It was real versatile for me, man, because I pick my tunes and my chords. You know what I'm saying? I might be listening to some, like I said, some Hall and Oates. I might like a couple riffs and some synchronization, and I'm gonna go get some Erykah Badu, and I'm gonna put some, you know what I'm saying? Put some 808 behind it, and but, you know, it's just like, I love that flavor, that gumbo flavor, man. But yeah, man, I definitely was more of an alternative type music listener before I fell in love with hip hop.
Okay, you know, shout out to that. That's love right there, because you know, what was it? It was a transition for a lot of people, because a lot of alternative music in the 90s was killing it. It was, you know, when people like, they start making, I think people like make fun of it, but you know, if you was an emo back in the day, like you was good peoples, like you know what I mean, like you wasn't like a not like, I ain't fuck with people. It's true, but we had a lot of people, because we came from a different emotional, you know, standing and shit. Because they had we had, you know, and I'm sure you probably understand this now, that you had your people, and you actually based, I think that when we grew up, like we judged people off of the music they listened to. Like it wasn't nothing else. Definitely.
Yeah. You could be dressed like whatever.
Yeah.
And you know, it all depends on the music style, the genre, the things that you rock with, man. And you know, that was real big for me, man. And you know, like I said, I never seen color. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So
exactly.
I had so many different types of friends.
All friends.
man, it's crazy. You know what I'm saying? So
I had Indian motherfuckers that put me on the Cypress Hill. Like, yo, what are you doing? What are you?
Bro, I'm telling you, man. Like, it's crazy, man. It's crazy, man. I had a buddy when I was staying there. My uncle was based in Ambler, Pennsylvania. Shout out to South Philly, man. I was down there for about a year or two. You know what I'm saying? And he was out there, man. And I had a Dominican buddy, man. You know, he put and I had just, bro. I was basically raised in Chicago. I go down to Philly. He put me up on Bone. You know what I'm saying? Bone and I'm like, man, bro. I'm like, why I ain't heard these cats yet? And I'm from the Midwest, basically.
They're Cleveland,
It was just weird, man. And he's an East Coast dude.
Wow.
You feel what I'm saying? Yeah, man. Put me, so it's like, you right, bro. It's just like, man.
We didn't. It was the music. It was the music. It was nothing else. Man. I ain't never seen it so much until like Rodney King shit happened, and then all of a sudden, everything on TV was separating people. Cause I really feel like that late 80s, 90s, we was almost on some world peace shit, except for like Middle East, you know, cause you know.
You definitely on point with that, bro, big bro, because it's like that it was more of a choice. Yeah, that's why music was so beautiful, man. It's just like, man, you know, it was just more free, man. It was. Hip hop was fun, man. Rock and roll was fun, man. R&B was fun, man. Yeah. You know, alternative music was fun. Punk rock was fun.
Everything.
There wasn't no thing to if they knew you was a hip hop head, but you loved the AC/DC joint.
Yeah.
Nobody tripping.
Look, legendary Phil Collins. Everybody was rocking with him. Come on, man. Let's not do that. Let's not cry right here. Big shout out to everybody listening. Tune in to QSJRadio.com. Home of the unsung artists. Got the homie TSA2TYTE in the building. We're going to take a little break and try to figure out what's going on with him currently. Since we got a lot of background, you know, I know that he got a lot of movement going on. So we're going to definitely touch base on that. This one right here called The Bad Guy. You can find them all over the place.
Get it.
You need people like me so you can point your fucking fingers and say, that's the bad guy.
Interlude on this is crazy, bro.
You take me for a walk under the sycamore tree, the dark trees that blow, baby, in the dark trees that blow.
Yeah, right there, bro. That's that opera interlude, man.
And I'll see you.
Yeah.
And you'll see me.
Too tight.
And I'll
the Swift Angel is back. They said it wasn't gonna happen. Loud smoker and pistol packer, 350 engine Chevy rider and dime piece macker, PRM representer, overweight money spinner, flat screens, 415s, 4K ragged, Crush landing. The way that I'm living, I'm pure and uncut, like raw dog in a hole. I'm grimy as fuck, get crunking like the box when I'm drunk and blowed off the skunk. I'm untamed and monkey with it, flawless with the rule and act a donkey with it. Put a whole studio throw back in your Nike feet. 4 bullets to the chest, the other 2 chasing your wig. Standing, bro, they like, so you know I did it. Ain't got no flesh on my chest, I'm just heartless with it. Extra clips, calico get it. For that catch, I blast. Gotta protect my stash. Set you up for a deadly shot like Jordan did the Jazz. Making it understood, got them fearing me like shit. Almighty is what I'm claiming, my hood. The field woods, nigga. Damn.
And you'll see me, and I'll see you in the branches that blow.
Sudden death in Postbrook. Got killers jacking Vegas and crooks, my nigga photos off the hook. Spit the natural leaf, fill it with that shit to get your head blown. Been in the zone for too long, I'm known to get my grind on. Chase the cabbage like a goddamn savage. Hit the block and fuck the spot and keep a Glock for other savage. Pistol packers, game orientated. Set up the lab and push that chemistry. Ain't never seen a meal, but always sound like diamond cutlery. Powder B, A1 Yola, fin controller. Monkey nuts be having their eyes look like rims on the rover. Smoke rainers move over. Time to let the beast from out the shot through. Put a Ville up on the map, it's my mission. That's what I'm gon' do. Chasing dog head when I come through. Smoke tin so you can't see through. The lab be powder blue, sitting on grown men, no 22s, and always keep a dime or two. I lace my main chick the picture. You can search 24/7 like a trap, nigga.
Shout out to Too Tight.
You are tuned into QSJ Radio, the home of the unsigned artist.
TSA2TYTE, bad guy on QSJRadio.com. Make sure you guys go ahead and stream that all over the place. Not hard to find. TSA been doing it for a little bit. You know what I mean?
Yes,
so
sir.
definitely, you know, if you guys are just tuning in, we just talked to TSA about, you know, the history, you know, what made the person that he is today. Mentioned a lot about family. Big family man. I know he look young as fuck, but he a grandpa. So shout out to the grandpa life. You know what I'm saying? I ain't there yet. You know what I'm saying? Somebody gonna call me this year. But you know, the thing that we want to make sure that people understand is what's going on with TSA right now. What are we pushing? What are we trying to let people know?
Man, yes, sir. Let me put everybody in tune. What's going on with the Swift and GL2 man? The PRM for Life movement, man, which everybody been asking questions. You know what I'm saying? Those who don't know, PRM stands for Player Reality Music. You know what I'm saying? So the PRM for Life Entertainment, I'm the CEO. You know what I mean? We got a lot of stuff coming up. We got shows coming up. We got shows in Iowa, Chicago, Atlanta, here in Minneapolis, Twin Cities. We demonstrating a thought with GMG representing, yes, sir. So I'm a new GMG artist, you know, as far as distribution. So big shout out to GMG, you know what I'm saying? We got Mariah Kane coming out, man. So we got so many artists that rep the GMG. But as far as PRM for Life, man, I got my main artist 29, which is coming out. Well, he already out. Pardon me. I don't want to say that because he gonna shit on me. He already out. He doing numbers. You know what I'm saying? So y'all get in tune with 29, Michael Valiant. I got my home girl, Yanika. She doing numbers. You know what I'm saying? It's a female artist right there. You know what I'm saying? And I'm expanding a little bit. That's just music right there. I got 2 comedians, man. I want y'all to check out. If y'all ain't already in tune with Jay Skrilla TV, you know what I'm saying? If everybody that love Jay Skrilla, man, Jay Skrilla TV, get in tune with that. You know what I mean? He just killed the House of Blues in California, San Diego, man, last year. So he's doing his thing. We got my homegirl Sky Davis. She just dropped Hood Sense in the Pearls. You know, my homeboy. I got a lot of them, man. But you know what I'm saying? If I left you out, man, just hey, aim in my head, not my heart. You know what it is. You know, you just go up on TSA2TYTE LLC, PRM for Life. You can see all the movement, man. We got a lot of affiliates. You know, my brother Moochie C, strong presence. You dig what I'm saying? Productions, you feel me? That's why I do my studio. Matter of fact, as soon as I'm done with this, we're filming. He got a short film coming out called Life in Minnesota.
Okay.
We got to go finish filming that.
Nice.
We did a couple scenes last night.
Nice.
Yeah, but the biggest thing is right now I'm putting together with Don Doyle, Stacks the Realer, GRE Entertainment, GMG, a strong presence. We're putting together a big venue, man. We're gonna do in California. You know what I'm saying? So Born Rich Entertainment, can't forget about that. He represents Rough Riders, New York. You know what I'm saying? So yeah, man, I got some big stuff coming up.
Wow.
And the album dropping in July, man.
July.
They said it wasn't gonna happen. You feel me? That's the name of it. They said it wasn't gonna happen.
They say it wasn't gonna happen. Yo, damn, that's a lot of shit.
Man, working, man. It's just the beginning, man. It's just the beginning, man. You know what I mean? Shout out to my beautiful wife, Monique, man, I'm telling you, bro, that's my backbone. I wouldn't be able to do none of this without her, bro. You know what I'm saying? She wake me up when I on days I don't want to get up to do shit, bro. You know
Yeah,
what I'm
yeah,
saying?
yes.
You know, she get upset when I ain't doing my music or something productive that's going towards the entertainment. You know what I'm saying? Management group that we got going. So
Yeah.
yeah, man, definitely, man, much love to her, man, my daughter. You know what I'm saying? And one of the producers that I'm definitely premiering besides the legendary Lowdown on there is my son. You know what I'm saying? And he goes by Savage Mo. If you ain't seen that, I know you probably see his name everywhere. You know what I'm saying? That's who do my beats,
Savage
man.
Mo.
My
Wow.
son, you feel me?
Wow.
So we keeping it in the fam, man.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? DJ Cool, C Hard Hitting DJs. You know what I'm saying? Naptown, shout out 42nd and Post Bowl representing. We, you know what I'm saying? It's our family, baby.
Whole block. Damn, TSA. How you how you not
Yeah, man.
stressed out? How you not stressed out? Let me know how you do that.
God, man.
Okay.
High power, bro. The high power, man. Keep me sane, man. Like I said, my wife, man, my kids, man. Just family, man. You know, throughout my years, man, I learned that been learned to be burnt to be learned. However you want to say it. You know what I'm saying? I
Yeah.
just learned that. You know what I'm saying? You don't have number one. You don't have to be blood to be family. You know what I'm saying? And for two, within your family unit, you know what I mean. Make sure that you can discover a family unit within that. You know what I'm saying? Simply because just because you're born blood, don't mean your family. You know, you can they'll do you wrong just like anybody else, man.
Yeah.
But family is definitely important. You know what I'm saying?
Big,
Definitely, man.
wow. Big shout out to everybody listening. We're definitely gonna keep tabs because I wanna make sure that we make sure that we we make sure that we part of that movement some way somehow. You know what I mean? So that's a lot of big names that definitely under the umbrella. So I know there's a lot of stress. It's been crazy, like right because we post pandemic. It's almost as if it didn't even happen right now. And I know that kind of like hurts a lot of people's feelings because people gone. You know,
Yeah.
people gone from it, and the whole world acting like it just didn't happen. But
Mm.
I know that was a big production stage for people in the underground, basically,
Yeah.
to try to figure this shit out. Because as soon as everything opens back up, there's no excuses. There's
Yeah.
no excuses for you not to be doing something, or being online annoying the whole world. You know what I mean?
Fact.
Like you got to be
Fact.
doing that because that's basically what everybody's doing right now.
Fact.
I know the social media thing, we've been dealing with it for like what, 15 years now or something like that. You think you got a hold of it or is it still like a challenging thing?
Um. Yeah and nay. You know what I mean? At first it was more of a hassle to me because I just simply didn't,
Yeah.
want to put the work in. You know what I'm saying? But once uh once I started putting the work into it, man, social media is like, man, that's the platform. Those platforms are what can keep you busy, man. Like I said, I'm a full time dad, man, full time grandparent, man, full time husband, man. You know what I'm saying? So and a full time CEO, man. I do a lot of stuff, man. But to some it may not seem like that, man. But it's a big schedule, man. And
Yeah, I know. Trust.
yeah, man. But and just really just doing everything on your own, man, and not trusting the ones that's the wolves, man, because that we got a lot of wolves in that
Yeah.
pandemic too, man. People
Yeah.
was able to be able to sit back and conjure how to, be more of a wolf. You know what
Yeah.
I'm saying? So,
Yeah. Wow.
but yeah, man, that social media platform, man, it did a lot of justice, man. And I was and blessed to all the people that lost ones in that pandemic. I lost two close friends and a cousin as well in that. But yeah, man, that social media, bro, it's I'm more in tune with it now. I do like with my entertainment group. I do all the work myself. You know what I'm saying? All the graphics, art graphics. I do all the promo videos, flyers. You know what I'm saying? For myself, friends, other artists. You know what I'm saying? everybody on my team. You know what I'm saying? So and that's also a part of how I get extra income. I do social
Yeah.
media
Yeah.
videos,
Yeah. Nice.
commercials and stuff for businesses, small businesses, company people like that got their own brands. You know what I'm saying? So yeah, bro. Once I got into that social media thing,
Yeah.
man, yeah,
Is it?
that's what it is, man.
That's it.
You see what you're doing, man.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? You see what we're doing right now.
Yeah.
This is part of that, man.
This
You
is
feel me?
that part of what happens when people like you could sense when somebody's serious. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
That's another thing.
definitely. And like I said, bro, like it was times at the beginning, like where I was like, man, this is not gonna work. You know, you know what I'm saying? You know, but like I said, man, my wife and my daughter, man, they like, man, you know, you new to this. They, don't nobody know you yet. Give them a chance. You know what I'm saying? Keep pumping in their ear, pumping it in their face. You know what I'm saying? Every day they wake up, they looking at it. It's gonna get out there, man. And I'm talking about the more work I put in, man, the more I get out of it, man. I'm so gratified for people like you know what I'm saying? And, like I got in tune with my distributor G&G through the internet, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Social media. I met a lot of good buddies. I just dropped a banging track with two cats I just met. Shout out to Hillbilly, you know what I'm saying? Bigfoot and the G.O.D, you know what I'm saying? Man. So and that song, like I said, on multiple genres of music, man,
Yeah.
that's like
Yeah.
acid rap, you know what I'm saying? And it was crazy, bro, because they were actually they were actually and still are one of my biggest supporters, you know what I'm saying? They were actually fans and was like reached out to me to do a feature, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So that was like
It's
that made me
crazy.
feel like
I think
tremendous, bro.
yeah, I think like if you really think about it, like, when you think about the acid rap, like that brings almost everything together. Like
Yeah,
from your roots of what you first listened to now,
definitely.
which is crazy.
Definitely, man.
Wow.
You know what I'm saying?
Wow,
I was
wow.
yeah.
Yo, big shout out to everybody listening. Listen. We can't get emotional, okay? We old. But listen, we could one day. Not today though. Let me get to this game that we're gonna play.
No doubt.
None of this shit has anything to do with the music industry.
Let's do it.
And if anybody's listening, you can please go ahead and ask live questions. Please make sure you understand, respect our guests. But the purpose of this is to, see what other shit you into. Cause music is life and everything, but there's other stuff.
We have now started our fast round, where our guests are asked a few questions about themselves that they wouldn't expect us to ask.
Don't worry, it's not like that.
Hope you didn't think we were that underground.
So if you guys haven't been here before, this is the fast round. Almost everything has to be answered in less than 10 seconds. Okay. First thing is, what would you name your boat if you had one?
TSA2TYTE.
What's the closest thing to real magic?
Closest thing to real magic?
Yeah.
My lyrics.
What is the messiest person? Who is the messiest person you know?
My son.
Oh. yeah. I'm gonna say the same. What will finally break the internet?
Total equality.
What's the most useless? Damn, that's crazy. What's the most useless talent that you have?
I would say, wow, that's a big question. Tennis. I like it, but I suck.
Oh my God, where's the worst smelling place you've been?
Ooh, man, downtown Orlando.
Downtown. Oh my God. Don't get invited over there. What's the
shout out to Orlando, man.
Yo, for real. What's your biggest screw up in the kitchen?
My biggest screw up, I tried to make what they call goobers. I went to camp when I was like 12.
Okay.
And you punch a hole in a biscuit and you put it in grease.
Okay.
And it blow up and you're supposed to take it out and it's gooey.
Oh.
And I tried that at home, but that was over fire. It can't. I tried it at home on
Yeah.
the stove and burnt the top of the ceiling.
Oh
Me and
no.
my older brother had to hurry up and scrub it off. It was like 30 minutes before my mom came.
Oh my. What?
Yeah, I was like
Goober.
10, 12, something
Goober.
like that.
Let me make sure I write that down. I gotta look that shit up. All right.
Yeah,
What
man.
is a ridiculous thing that someone tried to trick you doing or to believe?
That they were A&R at Cash Money Records.
Wow, they did it.
Yeah, man.
Don't tell
Had
me.
me come out, had me right out to a building and everything, man.
No.
You know what I mean? Never show, had me sitting out there for about 2 hours, man. Yeah, took some show money from me and everything, man. Yeah, it was crazy.
Oh my god. I'm telling you, man. Yo, this is another reason. I'm right after we get to these things. Is cereal soup? Why or why not?
Cereal or soup?
Yeah, it's cereal soup. Why or why not?
I would say soup.
Okay, why?
Soup because I can't. I like cereal, but I can't do the milk that much.
Yeah.
So it tears me up. I'm going straight to the bathroom after a bowl.
Okay.
I don't care what it is. And I love cinnamon toast crunch. My wife would tell you I'm gonna knock it, but yeah, I'm going straight to the bathroom. So I'm gonna do the soup, man. Cause you know I'm not no real big meat eater, so I eat a lot of noodles and stuff like that. So yeah, I do the soup.
Is the ocean a soup? This is coming from Canada. Meg, the one and only on Twitch.
Is the ocean a soup?
Is the ocean a soup? What?
It's probably the biggest bowl of soup I ever knew.
I'm telling you.
Yeah.
What the?
Let's get it.
Is a hot dog a sandwich? Why or not?
Ooh, well, man,
bro, you been down there and
I'm gonna have to say I'm gonna have to agree to disagree, man, because I done made a sandwich out of a hot dog before. It's possible.
Okay.
I've been in the trenches, man. You know, it's possible. Beanies and winnies with I done been there.
Yeah. What is something that everyone looks stupid doing?
Hating.
Oof.
Yeah, if you're a hater, man, you look stupid. It don't matter. Everybody done it, man, including me. Everybody didn't hate it on something or somebody.
For real.
And you look stupid when you do it. It don't matter.
If animals could talk, which one would be the rudest?
I say a squirrel. Because they deal with humans all the time, man.
Yo.
And I know they got a lot of shit to say about us.
Yo,
man.
for real, they do. They do.
For real. And I would want to ask them a lot of questions, man, because they don't never go away, man.
Yeah, for real. Like, get the fuck off my grass.
Man.
What used to be considered trashy, but you think is classy now?
Trashy but classy. Trashy but classy. Let's see. A hood chick, man. A ghetto hood chick, man, can be trashy but classy, man. You know, they can be trashy sometimes, but sometimes they can walk through and shut the room down. You know what I'm saying?
That is 100. That is 100. What is the weirdest thing a guest has done in your house?
Oh man. That's crazy. My daughter had my daughter wedding.
Okay.
Last year. The reception was at the house, man. And, one of her buddies' buddy.
Okay.
Got drunk and went in the bathroom and shitted and pissed in the sink and then on the floor, bro, and tried to come out and clean up and come out like wasn't nothing happened, bro. It was crazy. And the next person that went in the bathroom almost died. That's probably the nastiest thing ever, bro.
Oh yeah, I was lit.
And she came right back and sat at the table and kicked it with everybody like she didn't have a panty problem, you know,
wow.
Underwear problem, bro.
Wow.
It was crazy.
Wow. Yeah, I have fun. Yeah, I have fun. If peanut butter wasn't called peanut butter, what would it be called?
If peanut butter wasn't called peanut butter, what would it be called? Let's see. Sticky Nays.
Hi, how are you?
Hey, what's up, traffic, man?
Yes.
Are you granddad? Yeah. See, that's what she said. She said it's my granddad.
That's my granddad. That's love.
Yeah, man. Yeah, like sticky nays, man.
Sticky
It's
nays.
peanut butter sticky, and you know I took the nays from the mayo.
Oh my god. Oh. Big shout out to everybody listening. Tune in to QSJRadio.com. You have lasted the fast round. Good job. It went in. You know, it takes me back to this comment that you made about how the scammers are out there. You know, I still can't believe that they out there for real.
The scammers?
Yeah, I still can't believe that they out there for real.
Oh yeah, but get your dues, baby. Man, bro.
You know, no.
Yeah.
What I wanted to bring up was, you know, if people want to understand why we doing a show, we've been doing this for a very long time. It is because of that situation right there.
Oh yeah,
you know,
definitely, man.
This is the reason that we even exist right now, because I had the opportunity to get deep inside the industry, and then it started becoming costly, right?
Mm-hmm.
So in order to open the door, you had to open the ATM. And then I understood that people that had different kind of positions and experiences and things like that, but in order for people to really understand, you know, the industry, you really got to go behind the scenes, because there's a lot of people that don't have names that are the ones pushing, and you'll never understand that unless you're in that kind of situation. Now,
right.
In your situation, you had somebody claim, and then they had probably they presented themselves in a way that made you believe it, or maybe they were or used to be. But yeah, that's the whole reason that QSJ even exists, is because I couldn't stand it anymore. There was people out there I mean, it was crazy. There was people with songs on the radio pulling out EBT cards at the grocery store. It was crazy. So and you know, it's just really where it was hurting, you know, this thing, you know. But anyways, I really appreciate that you overcame that, because I know that it's hard to trust anybody, and that's probably why you went into a whole mode of doing shit by yourself. Because
yeah, definitely, man. Because it's you know, just like you said, man, you know, you hitting everything on the button, bro. You know what I'm saying? With longevity, you know, you gotta have it experience for longevity, man. Like, and me being able to tap into the underground scene for a while now. Man, I met so many blessed people as well as snakes. You know what I'm saying? So I went through the paying for shows to get slots. You know what I'm saying? To get at different shows. I thought that was gonna be beneficial for me. Traveling on my own, put my own gas money in. You know what I'm saying? You know, I'm not I'm not cocky. I'm confident. You know what I'm saying? And it's I would go to venues, bro, where I know I'm the hottest MC there. You know what I'm saying? But then somebody else getting paid, but the others is paying for the slots to get home. You know what I'm saying? And, getting ripped off. You know what I'm saying? From paying online or straight cash app to somebody. You know what I'm saying? Thinking I had a good rapport with them, and then get juked when I spend my money to travel all the way to another state or a city, man. You know, I just came to the realization that it is good people underground in the underground independent scene, man, as well as the major, man. But I just feel like if I'm gonna do something, and I pass deals I pass deals, bro. You know what I'm saying? Actual deals, not no scammers. You know what I'm saying? I went through the scamming on it, but I didn't pass up actual deals that weren't beneficial for me or my family or my team. You know what I'm saying? I got deals on the table right now that I'm me and my wife sorting through. To see if it's gonna be good business and beneficial, just not for me, my family, but as well as my artists and my team.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So, but all that's come from independent grind, bro, and I'm still grinding. You know what I'm saying? Because like I said, to me, if I got deals in my email or on the table, man, that I really ain't looked at, then you know what I'm saying. Then, like I said, it ain't being cocky, it's being confident. Because I know if I can get something like that from these people, you know what I'm saying, I'm worth way more.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? And like I got my stipulations, because you know what I'm saying, I got my own lane, I got my own creativity. You know what I'm saying? I'm not gonna let you just foo my sound, you know what I'm saying, or jack my sound and give it to somebody else, you know what I'm saying, because they willing to walk through that door. You know what I'm saying? I'm not willing to walk through that door. You know what I'm saying? I can do any and everything myself. So when I came to that realization, me and my wife came to that realization, you know what I'm saying, then it is what it is. You know what I'm saying? Pull the finance when the finance is there. You know what I'm saying? The supporters been there for me, bro. So you know what I'm saying. It gets greater later. You know what I'm saying.
Yeah.
But right now the road is still, it's still a little bumpy. But I'm blessed. You know what I'm saying. I got a lot of love out there, a lot of supporters, man. Brothers and sisters like yourself that I get in tune with, man. That got wide audience like this. You know what I'm saying. That my music getting played overseas. I get a lot of. I'm talking about within this year, man. My Facebook status, my IG, my TikTok, everything went from 50, 60, 120 to 1K, 2K.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? And you feel me? 4,000, 6,000 followers on TikTok and stuff like that, man. So it's been blessed, man. I've been having a blessed year, bro, and it's
Shit,
gonna
you
get
got more
greater,
followers
man.
than me.
For life.
You got more followers than me. And big shouts to everybody listening. Tune in to QSJ Radio. That's like a whole inside joke, but it's real. I need y'all to follow me. But listen, I know that you've been doing this for a minute. I know that you talked about how some of the youngins in the house are starting to produce and everything like that. Before we let you go, we got this one question that we usually ask people, and I got a feeling that this is going to be a little deep for some people, but it's all good. During the grind, you meet a lot of people. You meet, and we talking about that right now. But when you meet the new ones, the ones that don't know Jack, what is some of the advice that you give them as they start their journeys?
Man, stay humble. Man, that's like the biggest thing, man. Just staying humble, bro. On all borderlines, not being able to accept constructive criticism about your music, your thoughts, you know what I'm saying, your vision, you know what I'm saying. At the same time, keeping your vision and your thoughts, you know what I'm saying. Not letting nobody swerve you or tell you like, well, add this, and I think it'll go like that. You know what I'm saying. If somebody gives you an idea, your vision or your goal, it should be to uplift it, not to tarnish it or make it what they want it to be. You know what I'm saying? Because once you do that, you know what I mean, it's no longer your vision or your dream, it's somebody else's. You know what I'm saying? So that'll be my biggest thing, man. That's what's kept me striving, man, and being successful so far, and to be able to gain more success. I just stay humble, bro, man. That's one of my big things I say when people ask me, man, what you doing, bro? I just chill. I ain't chilling, I just chill. You feel what I'm saying? I just chill. You feel me? So yeah, man, just be humble, man, and keep your faith, man. Keep your faith in the higher power, man. Whatever your higher power is, keep that.
Big shout out to everybody listening. TSA2TYTE. Thank you so much for coming on the air.
Man, blessed, brother, man. Gratitude for having me, brother, man. Bro. Love, it's all love, bro.
It's all love at the end of the day.
Get back in tune with you, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah, definitely.
Now I'll be back. I'll be back.
Yes, do that.
Back. Shout out QSJ, let's get it.
Yo, let me ask you a question though. For real though. Like, if people wanted to follow you and wanted to like hit you up, like, cause I know we linked up via a group that we was in, but where's the most like active spot that you want on social media?
You can reach me at at 2TYTE LLC Empire at gmail.com. You can reach me all on all platforms. YouTube at www.youtube.com at TSA2TYTE. SoundCloud, same thing. www on SoundCloud at TSA2TYTE. Spotify, same thing. You know what I'm saying? TikTok at TSA2TYTE. Tavares Ratliff, same thing. Facebook, same thing. Tavares Ratliff. IG, you can reach me at PRM for life. You know what I mean? Yeah, man. Doing big things, man.
Yeah, man.
Booking information. You want to get in contact with me, you hit that Gmail. 2TYTE LLC Empire. You know, yeah.
Keep working, fam. You already know, man. Whenever you need something, let me know.
Yes, sir, brother. Gratitude, man. Blessed for being here, man. Much love to you, bro. TSJ, let's get it.
Yeah, Ray. Yo, have a great weekend. And we'll definitely talk soon, all right, fam?
Yes, sir.
Thoughts from my past life. I'm tight, over breaking hearts, never mind life. Bullshit, stretching out Cupid with fully loaded clips. Damn, I hate this.
You played this joint last day. You must have that's the banger right there.
Shit, you blaming me. Looking at myself in the mirror like I'm changing. Got a nigga out here blue like I'm banging. See, put him on that shit. What the fuck you thought? Ain't no change for me. Bringing issues from your past relationship. Bipolar, cold shoulder. Nigga got tired of that shit. Phone calls out the blue. Knowing that I'm at the stool, writing hits so I can provide revenue. Why you trip? I have no clue. I'm stuck in position. What a real nigga supposed to do? Got a phone and just listen to you bitching. Hell no, hell no. Bouncing back and forth across the wall, Cause my mama told me when somebody play the victim, keep your eye on right. When they on the face all the time, son, they handsome. When you look them in the eyes and it's hollow, then they lying about something. So careful who you say your heart with, or you'll be left with nothing. Heartaches, lovers, quakes, emotional whole shake that'll take the motivation to ever love again. Vacate the premises, step off like a gentleman, then give it to God, nigga. God. Yeah, give it to God.